Georgia, a mysteriously beautiful southern city, a haunt for scandal and murder and spirits of all kinds, now finds herself the witness of resurrection from the dead, so to speak. A Rat Pack revival of memories of Frank, Dean, and Sammy, all because of one man with a dream, Jeremy Davis, and his fabulous Equinox Jazz Orchestra. New Orleans had Satchmo, Memphis had the King, and Savannah had Johnny Mercer, the man of 1,000 songs, also referred to as Savannah's favorite son. Now Savannah lays claim to her adopted son, Jeremy Davis. Spellbinding audiences all over the South, the Equinox Jazz Orchestra blends the powerful sounds of big band swing with the musical evolution that has shaped the past 3 generations of music lovers. What do Savannah, Georgia, and Monroe, Louisiana have in common? The Equinox Jazz Orchestra. Jeremy Davis has put together 2 different bands in 2 different cities with one goal: to entertain and enrich the lives of people young and old through America's most original art form, jazz. Equinox is dedicated to the preservation and performance of classic jazz from Miles Davis to Frank Sinatra, from the music of the big band era to the classic American songbook. It's a voyage into history of American music heritage. Along with a rigorous performance schedule, Equinox also hosts an educational school concert series each year. Have band, will travel.
Like a flower bending in the breeze, dance with me, sway with ease.
In September 2005, just before Hurricane Katrina made landfall in New Orleans, Jeremy Davis and his family relocated to Savannah. Within a year, the second version of the Equinox Jazz Orchestra was in high demand all over the East Coast, from Orlando to Charleston. Now, to the heart of what makes the Equinox Jazz Orchestra so special. It boils down to great friends, great music, and great fun. Just like the Rat Pack of the 1950s and 60s, it was obvious that the entertainers loved what they did and loved each other. They didn't take themselves or the show too seriously, and as a result, it was seriously entertaining. Over the past 5 years, Equinox has evolved from a run-of-the-mill big band performing standard stock arrangements into a fresh new creation modeled in the spirit of the Rat Pack. The common link between the 2 Equinox Jazz Orchestras is Jeremy Davis, the band leader, the singers, the rhythm section, the musical arrangements, and the arranger. For the music to be truly fresh, it requires new musical arrangements. Much like the orchestra of Michael Bublé, Harry Connick Jr., and Brian Setzer, the Equinox Jazz Orchestra has a full-time arranger on staff that supplies the band with custom made-to-order arrangements of the old standards that sound new and exciting. Dr. Hopkins Holman has been known to take newer songs and make them swing as if Sinatra would have performed them himself. Well, Dr. Hopkins Holman, or Hoppy, is the band's card-carrying musical genius. After studying music at LSU, Hoppy went on to get his doctorate in composition from Juilliard. A quick look at his resume would include work as a script doctor on dozens of Disney projects, musical director for musical legends such as the Ink Dots, Vanessa Williams, Rick James, and many more. He's arranged for the world-famous Guy Lombardo Orchestra, 10 state pageants, and conducted orchestras all over the world, and that's just a snapshot. Most recently, Hoppy was commissioned by the Friends of Johnny Mercer to create the definitive Johnny Mercer Big Band Collection for the Equinox Jazz Orchestra. The musicians and arrangements are of paramount importance to the sound of the band, but the singers sell it. The Equinox Jazz Orchestra has a roster that includes some of the best male and female vocalist entertainers in the country. Clay Johnson and Adam Jones have both been singing with the band since its inception. Their musical partnership began with Jeremy in college. Having performed over 200 shows each year in a Louisiana R&B funk band, they developed a stage presence and learned how to entertain together. We hope you've enjoyed this brief look inside the Equinox Jazz Orchestra. Equinox also offers small jazz combos from the trio to the septet with or without vocalists. Equinox even works with string sections, including full symphony orchestras. For a price quote for a live performance or a clinic, or if you'd like to just get more information, contact the offices at 912-547-3196 or equinoxjazz.com.